And Eleanor, I know a little bit about your background because we did speak yesterday. I've just realised, yeah. And I would say one element is. How are you, and how can we help you? What's your question?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. So first of all, thank you so much for putting this session on. I've already learned a lot. And Simon, I actually spoke to you yesterday about my real estate matching app, and I'm taking your ideas on board already. So my question is, if I'm approaching potential partners or alliances, that came up a little bit earlier about how that's sometimes a good way to move to the next step. If I don't have any warm intro people in the company, for example, the company is overseas, how would you recommend I go about approaching people, and what sort of information should I give them?
Anyone else want to jump in on this? Chris?
Yeah, really quickly. Like we do a lot of, or some sales into corporates, and it always just feels like an impenetrable fortress, or at least in the fact that you just don't know, like, you know, who to start with. And this isn't like, unfortunately, I don't have like a great shortcut for you, but there is, you know, if you put the footwork in, and that generally means scraping LinkedIn and doing a lot of Google searching and phoning and just trying to get somebody helpful that will point you in the right direction, you do get there. Like, that's just like sales, you know, so much of the time we put into sales in my company is doing that kind of groundwork to work out exactly who we need to find. And in some cases, we might even speak to like half a dozen people, you know, from the receptionist that we cold called to somebody else that we managed to, you know, join with on LinkedIn before we get to the actual decision maker we need. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else has got anything more than that, but groundwork.
I'll throw something in there. And Eleanor, I know a little bit about your background because we did speak yesterday. I've just realised, yeah. And I would say one element is ask the people close to you, because they know you and respect you the most, and they know your strengths and weaknesses. And for example, both Andrew and Chris on here have introduced me to people and helped me. And Neil will, I'm sure, not leaving him out. But the point I'm trying to make is that the people close to you, you know, just ask them who they know. That is the low-hanging fruit. It's so much easier if you know the people. You don't have to go in and cold pick who you are, your moral code, and so on. It's actually an introduction. It's so powerful. So that's the first. Tap into your network as much as you can, and just, you know, ask people. Does anyone else want to add?
Yeah, I would just say, like, one of the things I've learned, and it took me a long time to learn it, but it's just be fearless about it. And the beauty of social media, in particular LinkedIn, is you can connect with people, and don't try and sell to them. Just ask if they've got 5 minutes to have a chat. And, you know, one of the benefits of COVID and all the crap that's going on in the world, people at the moment are a bit more open to a 5 minute, a 10-minute chat. And, you know, just today, I sort of picked 3 people's brains on something, and one of them ended up buying what I was talking to them about. Wasn't actually my intention, but if you don't go in with an ask, and all you actually ask is for someone's time and opinion, you'd be surprised how many people will give you that time of day.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's a wicked point, Andrew. I think as well, just keep the ask small and make it like super tailored to them. You know, don't go, I'd see a lot of like spam come through that's, you know, they've obviously just asked a ton. Just make it super personal and super easy for them to help.
Well said.
Yeah, no generic email.
You look like you're having a nice day there. It's been snowing all day here in London. I can't look anymore. It's making me jealous.
It's amazing.
Sorry.
Enjoy.
Yeah, going to be a hot day today. Thanks very much, guys. I appreciate it.